It's that brown guy, and I've got a grey cardigan on. Some would say it looks grey. Arkham Knight came out today across all platforms apart from the Wii U because no one cares about that. And it's getting good reviews. People are happy with it. It's not much they could do to fuck it up. Unless, of course, you own the PC version. In which case, then you might be in for a very sad time. So the PC version came out today, obviously, as I just mentioned previously, with all formats being released today, and apparently it's a bit of a shit port because it runs like crap. I don't really know, I don't really own a PC that is capable of playing those kind of games, therefore I don't know. I can't show you footage of how bad it is because I don't have the resources available to do so. If you want to see what it's like, just go and buy the Xbox One or the PS4 version of it and play it. But before you do that, you need to smack yourself in the head a few times with a hammer and maybe poke your eyes with a fork. I don't know. And then play it. That's pretty much what it's like to play the PC version, roughly. So there's that. Now, people are understandably pissed off about this point of view because when you usually get a multi-platform game available on the PC, generally the PC version one is it performs pretty damn fucking good. From a graphical point of view with your 120 million frames per second, so you can play it on your 56K monitor. I don't fucking know, but not the case of this one. It's like locked to 30 frames per second, which no one wants to play 30 frames per second. But 30 frames per second is adequate for a next gen console, apart from the Wii U. Just saying. But on the PC, it's locked to 30 frames. You can change it by doing some hacking or just modding a file, and you get 60 frames per second. Also, that's what it's like when you stand still. If you move, then you're pretty much fucked. The frames are all over the place. I don't know what happened. Like, this is meant to be one of the biggest launches of the year. It's meant to be the end of the Arkham trilogy. No one talks about Origins, and then they've kind of marred it a little bit with this PC release, and people are not happy. People on Steam are like giving it bad reviews. People on forums are just talking about how shit it is. People on the consoles are saying nothing because they're too busy playing the game and enjoying it. They're saying that apparently it's like a day one patch for like 3 gig. 3 gig day one patch. What the fuck? I have the worst internet in the history of mankind, and I'm gonna be getting the game. I'm getting a game soon. Physical, and I've got to put it into my console because that's how you play games on a console. It's physical. You put it in the console. It's the first thing you do, or take it out of the box first, but whatever. And then I got to do a 3 gig download. It's going to take me at least a lot of time, and I got to deal with that. These are first world problems, by the way, people. So please give me all of your pity by give me like a like and subscribe or some shit like that. But yeah, what the fuck? Fucking Warner Brothers not exactly being on the best kind of roll at the moment. They fucked up 2 special editions of the game. One of them got cancelled, and the other one isn't coming out until a month after release. Great. And now this PC port. How did they not avoid this situation prior? What was happening in that boardroom meeting or whatever at Warner Brothers / Rocksteady / whoever did the port? I think it was Iron Galaxy or something like that. It probably went a little bit like this. Alright guys, we've got Arkham Knight coming out soon, so we need to make sure that everything's on track for that shit. So guys, how are special editions coming on? Yeah, the car's too, we can't do the car. So yeah, what, the car? But yeah, we all discussed that last week in the last video. Oh yeah, right, yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, cool, fine. Forget the special editions. The console versions are going great. Yeah, it's fine. It's running fine. We've got that shit on a nice locked 30 frames per second. The vintage frame rate for these current gen consoles sorted. Throw about it. It's cool. Awesome. That's good stuff. That's where our market is. Yeah, I guess that's all the versions coming out, right? We've got a PC version. Huh? What? The PC version is coming out. Oh, the PC. How's that going on? We just need a little bit more time because it's not in just the frame rate. Psh, don't worry about it, man. You had plenty of time to do it. Remember we delayed the game? It was meant to be out ages ago. We fucking delayed it. So you know, if you haven't got your shit together now, then you're fucked. Yeah, it's not gonna ship at a satisfactory level. Don't worry about it. No one really cares. You know, as long as the console versions are fine, that's all that really matters, right? Yeah, I don't think that's the right way to go about things. We're probably gonna piss off a lot of people. They don't matter. They PC. Who cares? They'll just mod the game and make it better for us, and then whatever. We'll just give them some free DLC. Yeah, the DLC thing. Do you think we've gone a bit overboard with the DLC? No. Alright, cool, fair enough. Right, so that's great then. Console versions, good. Yep, it's all good. We'll be launching that. Perfect, no issues whatsoever. 30 frames per second, everybody. It's the new way. Okay, cool. And PC version, it doesn't matter about PC version. So alright, cool guys, let's have a good launch. And can everyone make sure that if they're going to comment about the PC being shit, that we don't use usernames that are linked to our gamer tags that are also linked to our real names that are visible on LinkedIn. Yeah, don't worry about it. I got that sorted out. It's fine. Alright, thanks a lot, Ryan. So yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened with that shit, man, but it was pretty crazy. I feel for the PC community. You know, they just as entitled to everyone else to play and enjoy a game, and they're just as entitled to get it at a better quality than the consoles because they got expensive tech. So yeah, sure, why not? But fucking hell, it's pretty bad. Hey, look, PC guys, you know, you got the game at least. That's fine. You could be a Wii U owner, and then what? What have you got then? You've got fucking Arkham City Armored Edition to play, which I think I have somewhere. And I don't know why I have it. It's here somewhere. There it is. So yeah, it's not all doom and gloom. You could be an exclusive Wii U owner, and you could just have that. It's still too hot. I can't drink this. So I was going to leave it down there, let it cool down. Bye.